Hey guys, we're back again. We're live. Eurovoxx is back. Thank you so much for joining us on this sad occasion. We're going to talk about Jon Ola Sand stepping down from his Eurovision role. We've got the news today. We'll quickly go to the live chat, say hello to Alexander Pagels. We've got Olympic Song Contest. Hello. We've got Oran over in Ireland. Thank you so much for joining us. So, who's going to Chris, you're going to tell us what the news is today about Daddy, Jon Ola Sand. We love it.
So, Mr. Eurovision, well, we've the news today was quite unexpected. He announced on his Twitter that he was going to be stepping down as the executive supervisor for the Eurovision and the Eurovision events, which Rotterdam 2020 will be his last Eurovision event, and then after that he will then be working for his native Norwegian NRK broadcaster. So he's got new projects lined up, but he has announced that Eurovision 2020 will be his last as executive supervisor. And it's quite sad, really, because he's been doing the role for the last 9 years, and 2020 will actually be his 10th year as the executive supervisor. So it's quite a sad day and a very unexpected announcement today.
Yeah. Now, I know out of the four of us who is a Jon Ola Sand fan.
Yes.
How are you feeling, Clara?
I'm sad. There was something so comforting of him managing Eurovision. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a family figure.
It is though, isn't it? It is like having a family figure. Because we were saying just before this, you get like Eurovision, you get different singers, different songs, different presenters, different stages, different cities, but kind of for the past nine contests.
Yeah, nine contests.
My maths. 9 contests. He's always been there, and some people have been critical. Sometimes, he's made some changes to the contest, which we'll talk about shortly. But for me, like you said, it's very comforting. He's your Eurovision comfort blanket.
Yeah, indeed. Like he holds. Eurovision looks very whole together, and with the new changes, he also tried to modernize Eurovision, or maybe I don't know if it was him solely, or like he and his team tried to introduce all of these changes and just try what would fit into Eurovision in this era of the 2000s.
There you go. All right, and you're saying Jon Ola Sand is a king of Eurovision, but Jess, not only Eurovision.
Yeah, he's also been, quite a big figure in junior Eurovision as well, and just in general, the whole Eurovision brand and all these other kind of spin-offs, if you can call them that they've been. He's always been the one person that's been there. He's been behind the scenes. He's just Eurovision, Mr. Eurovision, is what I can say.
That's right, and Yusuf's got it down to the T. Can't believe a legend has gone. Well, he's still there for Rotterdam, Yusuf. So we've got one contest left. Euro Boy 4, hello to you. You're a bit indifferent to the fact that he's leaving. Hey, Yaman in Turkey, we miss you too. Thank you so much for joining us. We're talking about Jon Ola Sand leaving. I don't think ESC Matt Gargar knew the news. Yep, he's leaving after Rotterdam 2020, Matt. We have to talk about what he's done for the contest, because he has made changes. There have been lots of changes kind of under his watch. I don't know whether he's influenced them all himself. But Chris, talking about kind of Australia joined the contest while he's the executive supervisor.
Yes, they only came in as a guest role, but since they, when they first came in, people loved them in the contest, and they seem to be a permanent fixture until at least 2023, I believe. But he's not only done that. We've seen Kazakhstan in the junior Eurovision. He's implemented that as part, being the executive supervisor. But he's also changed up the voting sequences in the last couple of years and how it's been announced. Eurovision Acquirer of the Year, he's been responsible as Eurovision executive supervisor for that as well. So, for one man, he's done quite a lot in the last few years in regards to Eurovision, and modernised it and changed it. And I think personally, for the better, certainly in regards to the voting, I really like this new voting system that he's, made sure has come into the contest. And it's nice to see Australia in the competition and Kazakhstan in the junior competition. So yeah, he's done a fair bit in his tenure as executive supervisor.
The thing is, Clara, whatever change you make to something like Eurovision, it's got so many hardcore fans like everywhere who all think they know what will work best and what doesn't work best. Some of the things he's done have maybe been a little bit risky.
Yeah, I don't think you can win in these situations. Like, everyone's going to hate it and everyone's going to love it. You are going to find people supporting each side. And I think it's good that he introduced these changes just to see how how Eurovision could evolve to the next level, and how could it be more modern, or how could it make the audience more interested? Because if with the old system where every country set all of the points individually, it just took hours and you could more or less guess who was going to win. So as we've seen last year, nobody knew until the very end who was going to win.
OMG, how tense was that? Could you remember?
Oh yes.
That was insane. I nearly burst. Let's just quickly say hello to the guys in live chat. We've got Petar Ristovsky. Hey, Petar. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Where are you from, Petar? Let us know. We're talking about Jon Ola Sand, but you guys can ask us anything you want. You can. Hey, we've got ESC Hannah in the house. Thank you so much for joining us from Sweden, I guess. You got a big Swedish flag as your profile picture. And Alexandros Kalispera in Greece. RIP. He's not dead. he's just leaving Eurovision. But yeah, we're very sad also.
He probably now can have a private life.
Yeah, he's our Eurovision daddy anyway. We are gonna miss him. I mean, Petar, you're from North Macedonia, you're telling us. So hello to North Macedonia. How many times can I say you should be really proud of Tamara Tedesco? Alexander Pagels, you're saying, who do we prefer, Svante Stockselius or Jon Ola Sand? Jon Ola Sand to me.
Jon for me.
Well, for me personally, yes, for me personally, I would have to say that I preferred Svante over Jon.
Well, he brought in the semi-finals.
He did.
He made it bigger, and who doesn't like things that get bigger?
It's bigger than us.
It's bigger than you and me. Arianel alive. So you're saying before Jon, I keep calling him John. That's such an English thing to do. Jon Ola, it is Jon, isn't it?
Jon Ola Sand.
Jon Ola Sand took over, and they were amazing. You didn't like his vision for Eurovision. Curious as to who will take over. Do you know what? I've not even thought about who's going to take over. What I have seen on Facebook, someone or a couple of people suggesting. I can't say this properly, but Siet Bakker, who's going to be a producer, I think he's the executive producer for Rotterdam next year. Yeah. Oh, an Olympic Song Contest is saying Eduardo Grassi has said he would like to take on the role of supervisor or head of delegation for Monaco. Wow. So he was the French head of delegation, I think, until last year or this year. I can't remember which year. But recently he was the French head of delegation. Yusuf. I don't think so. Definitely not. But yeah, I mean, I have to be honest. I don't know producers around Europe that well to know who would take over. It'd be great to have a woman, I think.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Because we've had, I think, Chris, there was Christina. Has there been two?
There was Christine Marshall-Otis, and she did it for 5 years. Her last contest was in 2001, and then the year later we had an English woman called Sarah Young, but she only did it for 1 year, I believe. Yeah, Sarah Young, she did it for 1 year.
I didn't even know that.
Neither did I.
Ariel alive. Maybe the Eurovoxx team will take over.
That would be our dream.
I have to say that would be the most disorganised Eurovision there's ever been, and you would all hate us. So no, I don't. It'd be great. I don't think it's a good idea though.
Probably the shows wouldn't start at 9. It would be like 9:10, 9:20.
Oh, Euroboy 4 with a little more Marie-Claire Vionnet in 1997, apparently, as well.
So 3.
I think, like back in the day, like maybe in the 90s, they didn't take such a kind of centre stage role. They always seem to be a bit more behind the scenes, and it's only really when Svante Stockselius came around that started to change. But Jon has really been the one to kind of make himself known in the contest.
But I think also the contest in more recent years has got a lot bigger, especially like social media as well around the contest is more influential. So I guess there's more opportunity for Jon Ola Sand to make himself known, etc.
Yeah, one of the successes of Eurovision these past years is being able to gather audiences of all ages. Like now, before, like when our parents were watching, it was something that parents would watch. Now it's things that people younger, like teenagers, watch and are wanting to watch, and they sit with everyone of their family and friends. Even like they go out, make parties. If they even like you guys meet in other friends' houses to watch Eurovision, just as we did before we were Eurovoxx.
Mum, I'm live on YouTube. You're on Sand is leaving. What do you think? I'll speak to you later. Bye.
What a candid moment in Eurovoxx.
Well, from a Eurovision mummy to Jon Ola Sand, a Eurovision daddy. We personally, I'm just going to.
Daddy.
You know, he's. I've always liked seeing his face. You know, when you see his face on that desk at the vote, like we're ready to go, and all the excitement building. But he's always been so calm and measured throughout the whole process.
I have a friend, and she's a lawyer, and she interned in the EBU, and she said that she once met Jon Ola Sand in the elevator, and she was super shocked and didn't know how to react.
But he's like the big boss, and I think I have met him. I think we've all met him at some point during kind of our Eurovoxx journey.
I looked at him with my
I've seen him twice.
He is such a genuinely nice guy and really easy to talk to as well. And I think when you're in a role like that, you have to be very calm and measured because you've got so much going on. And we probably don't hear about a lot of the things that go wrong in putting on a production of Eurovision. You know, we've heard about mishaps with the voting and, you know, all these things that have been made public. Imagine being in charge of putting on that show every year. I would literally have no hair. I have no hair, but I have less hair than I have now.
I got grey, but he already has, so it's But yeah, it's I can imagine it's quite a stressful and a very demanding job. So for him, as you said, he's probably glad he can get a private life. And although he's taken on a big role in the Norwegian broadcast of NRK, it's probably going to be less. It's going to be more centralised to Norway as opposed to globally. So
Olympic Song Contest, you're saying you'd love. Will we see the Faroe Islands participate with a new supervisor? I'm not sure if that will happen personally, but you know they'd be more than welcome if they wanted to join. Yusuf, Linda Woodruff, yes, that would be amazing. Imagine the voting sequence with Linda Woodruff being in charge. Petar, are you saying it'd be good to have someone from the Balkan region? Yeah, because it's been very Svante and Jon Ola Sand, obviously both Scandinavian, so maybe it'd be nice to have someone not from the Scandinavian region as well. Maybe it'd be good for the Balkans.
However, I've got a sneaky feeling it's going to be another Scandinavian, Christer Björkman, because he is stepping down as head of delegation for Sweden and the Melody Festival next year. So it seems kind of coincidental that these dates seem to all kind of coincide. So
I never thought of that before.
I actually had the same thought.
It'll be interesting to see. I wonder how long it will be until we find out. They could do like a handing over ceremony in Rotterdam. Imagine that, because they will have to do some sort of homage to him at the contest.
Yes,
in Rotterdam, because he has been such a big feature. Arianel Alive, you're saying, what would we change about Eurovision if we could replace Jon?
Ooh, good question.
So that's a hard question.
You're going to have to think of an answer though, and I'm going to go last. I'm giving myself more time for this one.
Jess. I say bring back the live orchestra.
I'll go second last. So I
okay.
Think.
Go on, Chris.
I'd say bring back the live orchestra.
Oh yes.
Yes.
But then again, I think I would bring it back too. But then I think with the way music has kind of changed from how it was in, for example, the 60s and 70s, could you imagine like Qatari or whatever with a live orchestra? Yeah. Like it just wouldn't really work.
Qatari with a live orchestra. That would be amazing.
Interesting.
Imagine like, you know, when these artists, they do like orchestral versions of their albums.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine like with a live symphonic orchestra. Imagine Qatari doing that. We've got Eurovoxx Dad.
Oh, another parent tonight.
Hey Dad, you're live on YouTube.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's like the Eurovoxx family really want to join in. But yeah, imagine that, like Qatari. I can't say it. Hardman Sigra. Yeah, imagine that, like a orchestral version. That'd be amazing. But it'd be nice to have them back, so that people could make a choice. Some people obviously would just use a backing track, but I think there's some. Can you imagine Duncan Laurence Arcade with a live
orchestra? It would sound super grandiose.
That would have been amazing. Like when we've got these big ballads, you know, with live orchestra. So I love that. Guys in the live chat, we'd love to know what you would bring back as well if you could be in charge. But Jess, what's your choice?
So I think one thing I would change is I would up the age limit from 16 to 18, because I think it should be just adults and not children. And I think maybe I'd also consider broadcasting the shows an hour earlier. So for people watching in countries like Russia or like Azerbaijan, then I'd watching it into like the early hours of the morning, maybe. And then also it's earlier for kids as well, who might want to watch.
That's a really valid point, actually, and I think that would be a change that I would support. It also means I could go to bed an hour earlier, which would be a great thing. Clara,
I would give more press time to smaller countries that don't have such a big audience as Sweden, for example, like maybe Montenegro or maybe Latvia or things like that.
Oh, that would be nice, actually, because a lot of these countries try hard every year. We still get from people like Luxembourg and Monaco and Andorra that, you know, we'll never qualify, we'll never do well because we're small. So I like that. What on earth would I change? Oh, I really don't know. I don't know what I would change. I think, to be honest, Chris, I think I like your idea of bringing back the live orchestra, because I think it would just add, although I know it's probably impossible now when you've got so many countries participating, I think it would be a really, really nice touch. What else might I do? How about like some sort of, I was just trying to think, like some sort of wild card thing. Like I quite liked when Australia came in as a guest country, and I know a lot of people disagree with this, but I would love for them to incorporate maybe some music from around the world. So maybe you could give a guest slot each year, do like another Australia thing, and have some other countries participating as one-offs. And you know, some people won't like that.
But what would happen if they win?
I have no idea. That's why I'm in charge. Arianel Alive, Chris really wants 5 hour long FIK show with your orchestra.
Yes. But isn't it really nice to see with the orchestra and the FIK show, though? It's really cool. I like it. I do.
Well, I have to say, that's what I love about San Remo, because I mean, look at with Soldi, at San Remo.
Yes.
You know, when the orchestra were clapping along, and that was such a great touch.
Yes.
So and they must have to learn the music for, you know, play for lots of songs as part of San Remo. So maybe it is possible. We just quickly go to the live chat, guys. We've got Jordan Chisholm. You're saying it won't feel the same without him. 2011 was the best contest, and it was your favourite year because you turned 18. I'm going to try and work out how old you are now. I'm guessing you're in your 20s. Deep, you think Sweden will send a female artist next year? 70%. Okay, because it has been a lot of males for Sweden over the past few years.
But I don't complain.
Neither do I.
Please come again.
Euroboy 4, you're saying no jury voting anymore, but full televoting. Well, obviously that has been something that's crept in a little bit more. So I think, Jess, you were telling us that the juries came back in 2009.
2009.
2009.
I think that was 1 year before he came in.
Yeah, but obviously it's something that they've been tailoring. Kind of every year there seems to be a slight change to the way the jury votes are calculated, or the way the jurors are working out their votes, and how it's all added together to give the final vote. Again, Clara, something that some people don't like.
Yeah, and I think then we should have a debate, or the debate should be, what is Eurovision? Is it a popularity contest or is it a musical contest?
Yeah.
Because if it's based on popularity, then the jury can go. But if it's a musical contest, then I think it's important also that there's a jury giving an opinion.
Yeah.
I think what's exciting, though, I'm glad that he's going, that we will have someone with a new vision and maybe with new ideas, and it'll be really interesting, you know, if they do stay another 10 years, like he did, to see where they take the contest. Alexandros, you're saying it could be a Eurovision legend such as Zjelko Joksimovic.
Yes,
I wouldn't say no to that.
Jess, you love this.
They do indeed.
Yusuf, you're saying you wish there's a rule to incorporate some elements of national language.
Yeah.
We have seen a slight rise over the past few years. I think in Kiev we had, was it like 13 countries singing in their own language? Albania have for the past, have they? Oh no, they have. Yeah, Albania have.
Yeah.
For the past couple of years, we saw Belarus last in Kiev. They were singing in Belarusian. I love hearing the national languages at Eurovision.
Because for me personally, it's nice when you watch the junior Eurovision, how the majority, and to take over from Jess, it's nice in the junior Eurovision how you hear these national languages. You barely hear English, which is really nice. You know, even Ireland sing in Gaelic, and it's just nice to hear the native language.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I love the Albanian entries that have gone in their national in Albanian over the past couple of years. I hope they continue to send in Albanian. Let's have a look. ESC Hannah, you approve of having a contest one out earlier, and I think you're in Sweden. And I can't remember if Sweden's 2 hours or 1 hour.
It's 1 hour.
Yusuf, yes, I'm with you, brother. Mate, it's cheaper. Which is another valid point, because lots of people miss out because of ticket prices. You know, there was some negativity, people saying that the ticket prices in Tel Aviv this year were too expensive, and some people couldn't go. Oran, you're saying you'd make the Big Five compete in the semis because they always send not so great songs. We'll keep an eye out for Spain and UK next year. We're hoping for big things for them with their new selection methods. But Chris, you were going to say?
Yeah, I was going to say, when you're saying about the ticket prices, even though they're a bit sometimes they can be a bit expensive, I will say that it's the contest isn't as exclusive as it was in the 90s and 80s, where it would be kind of rich people with kind of suits and ball gowns and stuff. It's a very different contest. So I think Eurovision these days is more open to everyone, not just the kind of exclusive people. Because when you see previous contests in the 90s and 80s, even I'd say as far as like 2000, I suppose, everybody was all formally dressed and they had to be quite wealthy to get in or have some sort of importance. But now it's different. Even though the tickets are a bit expensive, they're not as extortionate as they used to be years ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's been a couple of years since I've bought Eurovision tickets because I don't tend to watch the show live in the arena, apart from for Ugan Bushpepper when I watched them qualify. I didn't miss that, guys. No, did I? I was there, wasn't I?
Yes,
I
you
was.
did.
Yeah, we were there.
Just quickly going to say hi to the guys who we haven't spoken to in the live chat. So, hey, Philosaurus. I love that username. So I need to know where you got that username from. We've got Jay Santos in the live chat. We've got S.
Hi, Jay.
I'm going to say, well, I'm not going to say S and M, but we've got SM. We've got ESC, Hannah. We've got, who else have we got? Some other people that I've seen. I can't find you now, guys. But hello, thank you so much for joining us. Jay Santos, would we do a behind-the-scenes diary while we're in the Netherlands? Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah, if you want to watch that, of course. But then I think here we can be a little bit boring. Not boring, because we're not boring. We're always having fun, but like we're like, why would want to watch this?
Boring or asleep?
Yeah. Unless you did just sandwiches and eggs.
Yeah, we will.
Oh
we will.
God.
We will try and do as much as we can. We really pushed ourselves in Tel Aviv, and we came back exhausted. So we all need a little break, but we will try and do as much as we can for you guys. And we're looking forward to Rotterdam. It'll be with us before we know it. ESC Hannah, you wish Sweden was sing in Swedish, but you're afraid it probably won't happen.
So do I.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Wouldn't it be nice to have something, because I know you Swedes, you love your kind of pop and your very modern commercial music, but wouldn't it be great to have something very modern and commercial mixed with something traditional? So maybe you could have, like, I mean, Norway had the
that was my thought now.
yoke, what's it called?
Yoik.
Yoik. You know what we guys what we're talking about.
The final guy, yeah.
Wouldn't it be great to see someone? I mean, what's his name? The guy with the three names, in Melfest.
Yeah.
With the lady.
Jon Henrik, someone.
Yeah.
Aninia. We have a comment reading.
Thank
Jon
you.
Henrik and Aninia. Thank you, Olympic.
Jon Henrik and Aninia, that's right. Yeah. I mean, you know, I always say that song would have been amazing on the Eurovision stage. I would have loved to have seen it. So we almost got there. So it can be done. ESC Hannah. Who would you like to go for Sweden, actually, ESC Hannah? Yusuf, come on. I'm not very good with names, you know that. I'll try and remember it next time. Olympics, yes. Candid moments with Eurovoxx. Whenever I see a Ugan Bushpepper comment, I have to bring it up. You want his new album? Can someone sponsor him? He needs to. Yes, people sponsor Ugan Bushpepper. Needs 2K to do his album. That's something that I didn't know.
Or sponsor us also.
Yeah, if you are just joining us, we're talking about Jon Ola Sand. He's going to be stepping down from his role as Executive Supervisor after Rotterdam next year. Personally, I'm very sad. I think the guys here are going to miss the Eurovision daddy. If you're not watching us live, still comment below the video and let us know what you think. And you know, you guys can ask us anything Eurovision related or non-Eurovision related, whatever you want. Alexander Pagels, Melfest 2017 was amazing. Lorraine was robbed. Nano, John, even Robin and Benjamin. Actually, yeah, it was there were some great songs that year. You guys can't remember them, can you?
No.
I mean, I have to admit, I'm not a fan of Melfest and I've never seen it before, so...
I don't know in what country.
Wash your mouth out.
Sorry, guys. I really didn't know that about Jess before she joined Team Eurovoxx. I should have asked the question.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to remember.
It was nice hearing you guys.
Yusuf, did I see Ugan's post about Eurovision and stuff? I did, and it was quite sad to read. I don't know if you guys...
what happened?
So it was just a post about his Eurovision experience last year, and I think how certain artists and acts, I'm trying to remember exactly what it said, but were kind of promised before the show, or, you know, they'd be made big artists, and people from countries like Albania maybe don't get such a shot. So it's a bit of, I don't think he was being negative about the fact that he was at Eurovision. I don't think it's about the experience as a whole. I think it was more after Eurovision. Maybe the interest. I mean, to me, he should be a worldwide star. If he was American or British, he would be huge, and everyone would know his name. And it is sad that based on where you're from or the language that you sing, that it can be a disadvantage, and it shouldn't be that way, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah,
you should be fair and equal.
This is what I meant when if I could change something, it would be like how much press time other countries get in favor of other countries.
Yeah, well, I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you on that. It should be equal. Yusuf, Jess, blasphemy. Not Melfest. Hello, we've got a British PKMN 1991. Who would we say could be Jon Ola Sand's successor? So Clara, I think you mentioned Krista Bjorkman might be someone that would be considered. Someone else mentioned Eduardo Grazzi has said that he would love to do it. Chris, there's been some people have mentioned Sietz. I still can't say it right. Sietze Bakker,
I think
executive producer this year, but has been very, very involved in Eurovision for a very long time. Yeah. So maybe he's a possible. Some people have said it'd be nice to have someone from a different region other than Scandinavia. I think someone in here suggested the Balkans. OMG, Philosauros. This sounds 224 days, 23 hours, 40 minutes, a few seconds until the first semi-final.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait. I need to do something with my life.
We have
Junior Eurovision first.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
We have, and guys, if you haven't seen, go and check out Jess's reactions on the channel to the Junior Eurovision songs. We've got an interview that Chris did with Erin, who is the Welsh singer for Junior Eurovision this year, is on the channel with her song Clanw i Clirw. Clanw. Oh.
But don't forget Twan as well.
Yeah. Twan's interview. I was going to mention it, but you need to tell me how to say the song in Welsh.
I can't remember what it was now.
All I want to go is Clanw i Clirw. I need to learn Welsh before we go to Junior Vision. Also, Mathieu, as Chris said, chatted with Twan as well after his Junior Song Festival win on Saturday. So don't forget to go and check those out. Hey to Jade Funky Coffin. We're wondering where you were, Jade. Thank you very much for joining us. You haven't missed much. It's just us babbling on about Eurovision and Jon Ola Sand, really. Euroboy says Sietz Bakker is the founder of ESC Today, the website. Okay, Yusuf, are we all going to Poland? Yes, we all hope to be there. Very excited. Thank you, Olympic. Kalon Kuro.
Kalon and Kiro.
I still can't.
I remember the name of it then. So yeah, Kalon and Kiro, beating heart.
Can hear Clearwoo.
Can you clear the move? Yes, basically to speak Welsh, you've got to spit. That's all I'm saying. So,
and Alexander Pagels, you're going to be at Eurovision. We can't wait to meet you. I can't remember if we've met you before, but if not, we can't wait to meet you in Rotterdam. Yes, come join the Eurovoxx party. So yeah, like I said, if you're not watching this live, make sure you let us know what you think about the news that Jon Ola Sand is going to be leaving Eurovision after, I still can't work it out, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this will be his 10th contest in Rotterdam. So let us know what you think about that news. Arianel Alive, favourite from Junior Eurovision so far? Well, I don't know, because I don't listen to the songs until just before.
That's Jess.
Well, my favourite so far is Poland, actually.
Ooh.
Poland and Armenia.
Ooh, what if they win 2 years in a row?
That would be amazing.
Would that be a first?
That could be a possibility.
Would that be a first, Jess?
Yes, it would. Yes, it would be. In Junior Eurovision.
I'll be quite happy.
Yes.
They should have won Eurovision, adult Eurovision already. So if they were to win Junior Eurovision twice in a row, I'd be more More than happy.
And they don't have to host it either, so it's they don't have to host it a second time. So
lots of fans for the Polish entry, though. I'm hearing. So well, I can't wait to hear it. Alexander Pagels, when is the Eurovoxx party going to be? You arrive on the Friday before the party. Every day is a Eurovoxx party day.
Every day. We don't. We survive every day. Like we work, party, survive, work, party, survive.
There ain't no party like a Eurovoxx party either. So.
Oh, here we go. We've got some questions. We've got some questions from Jay Santos, guys.
Oh, bring it on.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Andy, do you still chat with Yonida after your soul match? Clara, did you keep in touch with Elliot after he told you your sweat smells like vanilla? Jess, did you get another hug from Serhat? Jess, you first.
I wish I did. I didn't, and it's really sad.
Oh.
No, I didn't keep in touch with Elliot, but I wouldn't mind being in touch with Elliot. He's kind of like blondie, blue eyes. Just a little bit too young, but who knows?
Yes, I have been in touch with Yonida since Eurovision. So there you go. She's still amazing. She's still beautiful. She's still fabulous. I still love her. Hello to Dominika as well. You're from Poland, Dominika.
Yes.
So we're just talking about your junior Eurovision entry this year. Everyone's saying that they love it. So you must be very proud. Let us know what you think, Dominika. And we can't wait to come and see you at Junior Eurovision in like, what is it, 7 weeks? No, more than that.
Oh my God, I'm seeing you so soon.
Well, you've seen us sooner than that.
Yeah, but like now because I'm going to London next week to see the guys, but like that means after that there will be another meeting very, very soon.
Yes,
Poland is going to be cold. What was I going to say? We haven't played our favourite game yet, Clara, and no one's asked.
Oh, I'm in Tallinn.
Oh, you're in Tallinn. She's in Estonia. Clara is in. We need like a little Wes Clara theme tune. We'll write a little song and we'll sing it to you. Dominika, I'm going to try and say this. Dziękuję. I'm not sure what that means.
Dziękuję, that's thank you in Polish.
See, I really need to learn these phrases before we go next month. Olympic Song Contest. This is going back to what you're saying about Eduardo Grazzi, who was the French head of delegation, apparently saying that he would be happy to be the head of delegation for Monaco if they were returned to Eurovision. Well, they have ruled it out for next year. They could change their mind, I guess. Anyone can change their mind. Jade Funky Coffin wants to know what we think about the Netherlands. Mathieu.
I like the song. I like the performance too. Yeah.
It's that beat is cool.
I saw the interview with Twan. He seems like such a nice guy as well. So can't wait to see that song. Euroboy 4. Is anyone going to be at the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam for the Eurovision De Grote Song Festival Feest? September 15th. We'll see you there because, well, I'm going to be there.
I haven't bought a ticket yet, but I will.
Jess never buys tickets when she needs to. Jess literally is always on a cliff edge when it comes to organising her life. I'm surprised she even made it to leave, guys, because it's so late to book her tickets. But that's Jess, and that's why we love you, Jess. Jade Funky Coffin's going to be there as well, so maybe we'll see you. Maybe we'll see you, Jade Funky Coffin, as well. I've actually forgot about that concert. I'm really looking forward to it. What a great celebration that'll be, and a great lineup.
Just before Christmas as well. Just before Christmas.
I don't know what would be of my life back then, up there, so I can't make those kinds of decisions right now.
Oran, you're going to be in Tallinn in 3 weeks for a job, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm living in Tallinn, so for the whole year, so hit me up.
Yeah, Oran, if you don't follow Clara, follow her on Instagram is the best place?
Clara Cabrera Studio.
Drop her a message on Instagram. Well, lots to think about over the next few months. Who will be our new executive supervisor? Is Jess going to buy her ticket for Poland on time? What else to think about? We've got Junior Eurovision coming up. We've got this concert in Amsterdam, and you're not going to get rid of us, guys, because we're still going to be here doing live videos and lots of videos for you. So I think we'll probably wrap it up now because we've got things to do. I'm getting tired. I need to get a good night's sleep tonight, actually. But guys, any last words from you? Yes.
Thank you for watching. It's nice to see you all back in the chat again. Stay tuned for more live videos. Check out my reaction videos. Yeah.
Oh, Olympic Song Contest is asking you to interview Curly, Clara.
Who's Curly?
While you're in Tallinn, from Istilaul. Jess, before we go, I'm going to make you do a little rendition.
Lenny, okay, yeah. If I find her.
I'm going to make you do a little rendition, Jess, of Duncan Laurence before we go as well. Chris, speak.
Well, yes, again, thanks for watching, and until next time, take it away, as Jon Ola Sand would say.
Clara.
Guys,
en español.
¿En español?
Sí.
Ok, en español. Oh, chicos, muchas gracias por estar ahí cuando me animáis mucho. Me anima mucho hablar con vosotros. I said, guys, thank you for being here. It really cheers me up speaking with you.
Right, and I'm going to say goodbye, but Jess, come on, sing us out. I promise not to end it.
You're joining with me, though. I can't do it alone.
Of course you can.
Yeah, of course you can.
Olympic contest.
Yeah.
I will try to be at the estilo Olympic contest. Yeah. That's the plan, at least.
All I know. Singing.
That's all for now, guys. We'll catch you soon. Take care. We love you. Bye.
Bye.